I fought everything from the shadow abyss and the entity, even He-Man and She-Ra's horde. Devastator destroys cities, what comes from the resonator isn't pretty.
And science is in a world with a severe shortage of electricity. It eagerly creates a man designed to be free with violent tendencies. His stone howlers, dual-wielded gypsies, teams concussion. At night a man wanted to nothing. The AK-47 is Russian. In the G there are owls, as a lit-eye both prowls. The vindication of a daring sound. I bury you in some fading prairie town. The Rocky down below ground. 100 and over is a clan. I expand. Snow White, grizzly, bedrock men of the Badlands. Steel, glass, bricks, nails. Mystery goes in the Black Sea Warriors. The ghost of a woman wails. An anonymous author reveals information. Ninja Ranger space station stood in those woods. Your crew is giving a bloody mutilation. We the ghosts of the Queen Mary, sleeper hole, tooth fairy. Practice, cuss the world like Atlas. I cause 80 explosions when I carry down by a legendary. The heartless darkness where a body is buried. The action, the wind war collapses. A wolf growls, you fall off of the planet. Tragic.
Roses wielded chains in the attic, can you feel it? A madman, strange magic, these ain't no place for heroes. Scathmar stays a penny dreadful, made of dreams like temple. Get ready for the last supper, drugs slow, that's when I go to the rock trolls. I need a fixer-upper, motherfuckers. Rock to keep an order, infernal getting rose at the border. Badlands, yeah, bring kingdoms down with a foot of the border. And you get none, hellfire's a little cool like Colonel Potter. And you're like Queen, in a dress, it should be on Jerry Springer. Yo, Joe, gotta get tough, that Sergeant Slaughter. Boy and his dog, Don Johnson knows the job. Don't even bother or go down below. I keep flesh bones and here's the souvenirs. I touch my food in there. You know you're doing quick. I live in the mushroom land where I live alone like a hermit. Empty Mr. Moon chick, call me you soon get. It's time to rob a liquor store. In the lovely little town, they just give you more. Dark girl of lost souls, or icy gas spill. Devil's basement attack. What's the thrill? Bullets hit the bone, it's a wrap. Quiet storms come when nobody sees an attack. Face the facts, face the axe, I waste the wax. Like the anthrax, everybody thought was fact, but it is. Virgin words for the kids, for the service spot, it's his. Go home, fuck a rappy face. Jerry Bear very scared, not even knowing the thought of his race, cause his love never got back. That's why I always like the same for me. The comes down, law, more safety, I got a new inferno. The 50 versus Godzilla, and the Marvel Universe's onslaught. Critical religion and science, everything in the Bible and journals. Holocaust eternal, all that's left of humans on this planet are burnt skulls. Giant spiders, cruise embarrassing. I'm on another planet, being a Targaryen. Shotguns are tearing them. Everyone's pissed because they had other engagements. In the Arctic's where we're daring them. Something that your God started. You make believe. I make art get music that times are hard. Empty hangovers after all the healings and streams. Time enough at last. Suicide's marriage. After love and alien.
Antarctica is a fascinating place.
I love my son and race
and few dare to venture there. Beneath the never-ending swaths of snow and ice, there's an abundance of mysterious discoveries waiting to be uncovered. And in some cases, it's fossils, bones, and even remnants of ancient societies. As a whole, millions of years ago. One particular one crumbled, and what was found on the other side horrified everyone. There was piles of bones. Their skeletons of people died an incredibly long time ago, and to get a glimpse of an ancient society is rare, but to see so many bodies from so long ago is extraordinary and remarkable from a historical standpoint. Marine creatures, dinosaurs and birds that lived during the late Cretaceous period. The bones were so numerous that it was admitted that they didn't fully know what creatures they belonged to at first, and that's fine given the nature of fossils and the many creatures that lived in ancient times.
I will
Come and get some. Pass, hack, back, listen to the floor. Give me some gas, let's die one by one. My bro, my tanks bombing through. Baroness is around like, yeah, I want you. In Honolulu, I want you too. Suicide Squad, Cobra Vest, go get cancer, social strap. Overkill never holds back. Color change water suits, now that's a throwback. Silver Springs with the repellent and zing. Watching more monsters come out of real life. Yeah, it's time to get back in the ring. I was raised to be crazy. God hated, God loved. All created, all above and down below. Evil goes, all evil shit and shit. Fools for justice and vengeance is all. Got 1-800, trigger's full. Great time is fun, every weapon is out for everyone. Chainsaws, big guns, swords from the hordes. See skulls and bones fly. Yeah, time to meet doom. Dark Ages waiting to meet the new room. Cannons on lock, time to go boom. War of the world, Independence Day, Star Wars. Different species run this. Bones on the battlefield is defeated. Gates hit it. Jill Me tries to get the Avenger team, but they bump into Cobra Lost, Nemesis Enforcer, and the Decepticon. Survivor Prime comes in later on. The Matrix Hawk can see everything like the shadow of time. LUVCRAFTian mind crimes. No restraints at all. Cobra's a vegetable. Dipto's the next to go. Sorry, old commandos. These always get involved. Unicron's been working with the Cobras. Yeah, there's no tomorrow. Mind Bender sent the signal. Like Norman, he's a pretty little shit. Comic book of real life. It's a bitch and it was grit. But then I added that friends optimists have a blast. Skilled and gas. The pretenders laugh. Airgun swerve slash smash. Legend wants nothing. Death consumption. General Hawk overloads your brain with Matrix tunes. 7 signs of Tibet. Joe Colt is a real threat.
Doc says Duke's gonna be A-OK. G.I.JOE!
G.I.JOE, America's top secret mobile strike force team. The mission, to defend freedom. The threat, Cobra, an evil organization bent on world conquest. The battle cry, Yo-Joe. Got to get tough. Yo-Joe. Got to get tough. Yo-Joe.
Not bad for a first date, huh?
Yeah, but next time let's watch a horror flick instead of living one.
A nightcap?
Don't mind. What's that? A secret weapon?
Grappa.
Grappa?
Italian moonshine. You get a Purple Heart with every third drink.
Me, I'd rather have the good old Albuquerque sunshine.
It must be pretty nice in New Mexico this time of the year.
Sure is.
Always wanted to get out west. Oh, someday, maybe.
Well, if you do, look us up. That girl and me will show you how it's done. You married?
Well, yes and no. I wanted one thing, she wanted another. She walked out. Chapter closed.
Oh.
Names. Jesus. I've been pulling old names out, putting new names in. You know, you're not the only writer in this outfit. I've been writing too. Jones, Peterson, McCarthy, Spadovsky, Smith. Dear Mrs. Smith, your son died bravely today on the... And the new kids that come up. That's what gets you. The new ones. Some of them just got a little fuzz on their faces. They don't know what it's all about. Scared to death. I know it ain't my fault they get killed, but I get so I feel like a murderer. I hate to look at them, the new kids. Hey, drink up, Ernie. Here's to Fight Pass, Gila Beach, Salerno, or Rand. Oh, yeah, I'm tired.
Well, you better try to get some sleep.
Yeah, it reminds me of W.C. Field's sure cure for insomnia. Get plenty of sleep. Names and addresses. And the hills to be taken. You'd be simply amazed at the number of hills still to be taken. Ernie, why the devil don't you go home?
Often ask that myself.
If only we could create something good out of all this energy. And all these men. They're the best, Ernie. The best.
Yep. Well, it's a world the other world never know. Even the Air Force. Up there, they approach death differently. When they die, they're clean-shaven, well-fed. If that's any comfort. But the G.I., well, he lives so miserably, and he dies so miserably.